Hey guys, King Brazil Boy here, and today I have some pretty great news today. I don't know who my viewers out there who has watched my videos. Oops, sorry for that. For people that have watched my videos, something must have stepped over there. That I have been building a map that's pretty huge. See this map? I started building this house back in 2013. It wasn't too long ago, maybe like a month or so ago. And excuse me. And I finally finished. I made the spawn house, and actually when you die, you spawn in here. I mean, it may not exactly over here, it may be like on the roof, but you sort of get the gist. And then, now, since this actually is going to be my 30th episode on YouTube, this is sort of like a special. I'm going to have a, excuse me again, I have like a not really a sore throat, but a throat filled with mucus. And so, I am going to show you guys the map. There might be a couple things that I still might have to add on, like to put trapdoors on the torch, on like the glowstone lights, so it looks better. But for the people who haven't seen my previous episodes, you walk out of here and you go over here. And here you can see that there's a nice fountain with water and fire in the middle. And let's see, which side should we go to first? Let's go to the left, which is probably the part that took me the longest. This is South Androthopia. It's South Androthopia because if you look, it says on F, it says south. So here you walk through here and you see a train station, well, sort of like a train port. And it goes to the main train station, PGR, which is that building with the railroad tracks over there, which I'll show you later. And here you have the King's Horse. His name is Talu. And here is a city elder. And each city elder, you could press a button and be, "Hello, I'm city's elder. Please visit Star Tower," which is this tower. And city elders are placed all around the city. Right now there are only two. One's all the way on the other side. I'm probably gonna add one over there. And so, wait, let me just fix something. Bring down my render distance. So here you walk down the path, and I have these cool little torches here, which is actually pretty interesting how I built it. You put the picture frame, and then you take a gate and turn it sideways, and then you put a torch on it, and it looks like that, so it looks like it's actually holding. It's pretty interesting. And you walk through here, and you press the button, and it says, "Welcome to Star Tower." And here you see the great tree. Let me just cut his line so it's easier to see. Ooh, pop this face out. That's bad. We don't want that to happen. Also, I should probably add this to game mode. Sorry, I was a little unprepared for this video. And so you have the great tree. If you press the buttons on his chin over there, he says something, but I'm not going to show you, because, I mean, I show you guys in another video, but if you guys download this map, I want you guys to find out everything yourself. Then, around this tower, there's chests that have books inside that tell you what to do. And then, there's another floor up there, because this is a huge tower that took me forever to make. Has at least, I think, 10,000 just stone blocks. And so, you walk all the way above. Oops. We'll just fly up there for now. you go all the way to the top of the tower until you get over here, which is the library. And here you have a little computer system and tables around here, and a little book section over here, and there's tons of books, even though you can't really pick them out, but if you do, go ahead. And this is a little make-believe computer, and you could check out books and look where books can be found right there. But that's not it. You still have another floor. Going up, the destination is the arcade. Elevator, press space to go up. You jump, and you float up. I'm just going to fly up there. And, oops. Welcome to the arcade/party room. So we have these that sort of are fish tanks. Then we have a drum set and a piano. If you want some smooth jazz with some nice jazz drums, you could go have some make-believe music over there. You could just put the jukebox, so sounds real. And then I have the main attraction of this room is the disco ball and the dance floor. So actually, that may not be the main attraction, but this is one of the big attractions of this floor. So you could put a music CD in there, which I think there might be some in there. Yeah, there are a couple in here. I'll put some in there. And just dance, left shift, and jump all around and do whatever you want. And here you got your roulette tables for if you're a gambler, and some pool, game of pool. Then we have arcade games, so you could sort of put your coins in there and play some arcade games. This one's a big arcade game. It sort of looks like an arcade game. I don't know if you guys can sort of picture it. And then we have pinball, and if you press the button, you could sort of see the light go on, which I think is pretty cool. And then you fly up, and you come over here, and you have some villagers that can give you some drinks, if you know what I mean. And, well, since drinking is bad, here's some potions of weakness, because you're not actually on your A game when you're intoxicated, let's just say. So, sorry. You could come here and press the button, and it will say, "Welcome to the bar. We have many beverages for you." And, well, these guys, they've been serving me for a while. Bottle of Enchanting, he knows what's up. And now if we go up to the balcony, we have even some more games. We have some checkers and chess, or whatever you want to play. A refrigerator if you're hungry. I said hungry, mate, because I was building it with Dan. I just made the final buildings. And then open the chest and read what's inside. The book inside basically says there is supposed to be a round rooftop, but there isn't, so we can't really do anything except if you press the golden button and you get up to this floor. This is like my magic floor that the only way to get up there is teleporting. And here you have the great sky view, and press one of these buttons and set to nighttime. And in this chest, it has a book that tells you a little bit about the sky view. And then you could also see that we have the Ender portal over here and the Nether portal over here. I did not defeat the dragon, so if you guys want to go to, so I could leave the fun for you guys, so you guys could go kill the dragon when you play this game. I advise you guys, this sort of has like a little story mode, like if you want to play like defend the town in like hard mode and kill the mobs, it would be pretty cool. Oh, and also notice how up here the beacons, the light beams turn black. I'm not too sure why, but it was actually kind of cool. And here we have like a little furnace, and inside this chest is another book that basically says to not really to sacrifice, but offer some things you have to here, so it gives power to the great tree downstairs. And then this chest basically also says, I wrote a lot of books, and it says, how are we going to get down? Why don't we just press the button? And then we're back here. So, let me just fly back down and show you the rest of the map real quick. And then here you have the village with houses. I call this a treehouse village because every single house is built on a tree. Every single one. And this is the main area of living. And that house, the starting house over there, and the tower is actually supported by many trees. So then here we have another train port where you could go back to the main train station, which I'll show towards the end of the video. And here, this one's actually has a tree inside, and their house is over here, some flowers. This is sort of like a this house has some crazy stuff going on in here, but this is sort of like a witch house. Like, as you can see, I have no idea what this is, and I don't know if I should be greatly disturbed or I should just leave them be. Whatever. I have no idea what they're even trying to do. And this one is sort of like a blacksmith with anvils in the front. This is my favorite house. It's literally built around the tree. There used to be a bunch of blocks over here, but I had to take them down so to promote maximum like comfort. So they're all these around here, and then you come to this balcony and you can see out. If you want to get the best view, put your render distance up, and you can see all the way to the beach, all the way over there, where it goes to a small sand biome and then a forest biome, I think. And then over here we have the docks. I fenced it off because in the morning when the villagers get out, I don't want them swimming off. So you can take your boat and ride all the way over there. And let's see. Here we have more houses and a larger house over here. And okay, time to show you. Oh, then there's some waterfalls. Time to show you the train station and the purple area of Androthopia, or the treehouse town. This is the PGR main train station. PGR stands for purple, red, green, or PRG train station. I've been PG. Oh, here says PGR. Here says PRG. I've been messing it up all the time. And over here, if you walk over here, it says, welcome to the PGR, so it is PGR train station. And here you have some salesmen that were awkwardly looking at each other. Well, ticket salesmen. And they could sell you tickets or whatever they sell. And here's some more ticket salesmen. And here you have all of the train areas. I actually can get rid of one of them because it's not gonna. I was planning to do something, but I decided not to because it's gonna be way too complicated and complete garbage if I actually did it. So my idea was to build a part of the city underwater, but that was obviously not going to work because sponges don't really work. The only thing I was able to get underwater is that, which I'll show you later. So let's see, I'll just put like a waterfall over here. There you go. So that looks kind of cool, I guess. And then what is this going to? Oh, this I have to lead to the purple area. So this isn't completely finished yet, but it will be finished when I upload this to my Planet Minecraft account. So that's the train station, and now going to this area, the purple area. And here we have another city elder. His name is Grun. The mining facility is very old. Be careful. I made a mining area, and hello, I am the second city elder. This is the shopping and working part of Androthopia. So here you could have, if you ever make this into a server, you don't really have to, you don't have to give me too much credit. Just be like, this map was made by Brazil Boy 11, and that's pretty much it. Nothing else. And I mean, I would like this as a server spawn because it has a nice spawn area and towny, and so you could sell the houses and stuff and whatever. And so down here you have the, oh, sorry for all this noise. Wow, that's a lot of noise. So you could go down here and you have the area. Ooh. You have the area that you could mine in. There's some caverns around, and you can mine in over there, and you could also listen to music, because every miner wants to listen to music, right? And so now probably time for the loudest part, which is the scientific research place. So this could also be where you could keep one of your jobs. And so I don't understand why there's a light going off. That's probably from over there. But as you can see, it took me, it was really hard to make that door that opens and closes. It's really cool. There was a lot of redstone involved with this. And so here, this shoots with arrows, flame charges, and hits over there. And this is just a bunch of redstone stuff just being tested. A clock, automatic doors, a melon farm that if you step automatically grows melons. And here we have, this is a power generator. These pistons go up and down non-stop, just generating power for everything. And then we have the animal research area where you don't really have to do anything, but here are some actually purebred dogs that I bred myself. I spawned 2 dogs and gave them meat, and meat is actually what they use to reproduce. So then I have this horse, a sheep, the best mob of all of Minecraft, and a cow. So you could test potions on them and anything. And now for the best part. Step on the ward pad, it's actually supposed to say warp pad, to get to the main lobby and conference room. So you step here, and here you see, welcome to the lobby, please wait for your appointment. And here you can see that this is the part that's underwater, and here you have a little waiting couch. And here you could sign up a meeting with Dr. Lollipop, the person who's in charge of the scientific research lab. And I mean, he doesn't really go anywhere else, which kind of sucks for him. But this is the main lobby and conference room of the science area. So that could actually be used as a job in a townie server. So then after you get out here, oh, it's already almost daytime. And this is the market, the villager market. So here we have armor. This guy sells iron boots. Here we have magic salesman. He sells an eye vendor. And here's the dungeon game, which I will show you later, which is probably the best part that I've made, that I just recently made. Then this is a book salesman. He sells a bookshelf. And glowy thingy, glowstone. And a bakery. He sells, well, bread. And what you can use from the dungeon game, which I'm going to show you now, but first let me just tell you what I was going to say before. The dungeon game is where you go inside and you kill mobs for EXP, or just XP, I'm not too sure how it's actually supposed to be. And then you could walk into the Emerald Bank, since all villagers, excuse me, use emeralds as their currency. You walk in here, and we have the bank. These guys aren't really too important. They're just saying hello and stuff. And you can press this button, and it uses 5 levels of EXP, and you get 1 emerald. So, since the dungeon game is probably going to give you a lot of EXP, let's go down there to check it out. So, you go down here, made it look a little dangerous because there's lava surrounding, and descend if you dare. I might have spelled descend wrong, but I was a preschool dropout, so don't make fun of my non-smartness, if you may say. So over here, which I'm going to show you now, let me just change my game mode to easy. Over here, if you step on a pressure plate, it will spawn mobs. So this one spawns, which is probably my favorite one, a zombie on a bat. And it just flies around. It's pretty much Minecraft Armageddon, a flying zombie, until he falls off if he touches the water. So you basically are screwed. And then it spawns many things, like a skeleton, creeper, and a ghast. So you'll get plenty of EXP from that. And it spawns other things like witches and regular zombies. And so that's this game. So I'll just put my back to peaceful. And there's also a little room here, so if you need to regenerate a little bit with some food, you could just go in there and get back. And as you can see, you could get EXP to go to the bank and get some emeralds. So now I'm going to show you the government building. And there are 2 small wings and a large door. You just go next to the door, and here you have, it's a little empty, but that you could add on yourself. And here you have the throne. I am King of Androthopia. Well, if you have any new viewers, it's called Androthopia because that's what my name is. My name is Androthopia. I mean, not Androthopia, I mean Andre. Wow, this video is pretty bad. But you could just sit there and rule over this area. And here you could have meetings, or you could add like chairs eventually if that's what you want to do. And I left a lot of things here in this city that aren't completely finished, so you could add yourself. And because I don't want there to be a lot of stuff that who's gonna play on a map that's all completely finished except to see the sights. I'm left this map so you could add things yourself and have even more fun. And so there's just one single beacon, and that's the Congress building. I mean, not really Congress, but the government building. And here we have this little garden place. And that is, I think, pretty much it. That's all of the Androthopia. And then the train stations, I mean, basically explains itself. You ride around and you go all the way back over here. The red train station, you go from there underneath the main spawn house, and you come over here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I finally finished. Now let's check out some statistics blocks. Times used 120 just stone, 145 just dirt, 65 cobblestone, 3,971 wooden planks. Those aren't really important. 9,992 wood, 1,540 leaves, 3,367 glass. Powered rails, I used 103, and I used 21 dispensers. And then I used sticky pistons. There's 700 blocks of wool. 1,323 gold blocks were used. 2,147 blocks of iron were used. TNT isn't really important, but I was using that to clear off some of the trees that I didn't want to use. Then there are all these other things that I've used a couple times, and let's see when the next big number is. Here you go, glowstone, and I think the biggest number is 11,666. That's messed up. 666. That's the I'll block this viewer discrepancies. I'm sorry. And then all other blocks that were used plenty of times, and then clay was used 6,190 times. And so those are the statistics of this town that I built from scratch, with sometimes help from Dan, who I make videos with. And also I need to send a sad message to the people who liked watching Dan videos. Since Dan doesn't make too much videos, I might have to take him out of the channel, because I'm gonna let him finish his village survival series, and then he's gonna be stopping making videos. And also he's saying that he might not be able to make videos anymore anyway, because he has a lot of stuff to do. And so I hope you guys like this video, and I will hope you guys download this map. So see you guys later.